CAI, or Computer Assisted Instruction class. This video is going to hopefully help you understand what is CAI. It is instruction delivered via computer through streaming video lectures. There's pre-testing that helps assign appropriate and necessary homework only. So if you already know certain topics, then hopefully you will not be assigned any homework over those topics. Students will progress at a flexible and individual rate. Your course can be found in my math lab at either of these addresses, and you will have handouts that have these written down. Right now we recommend Firefox or Chrome as your browser, but we are hearing that in the new Windows 10, the Edge will work also. But right now, in our lab, we recommend these two because we do not use Windows 10. You will register in your course on this first class meeting. CAI is in a modular design. Most students are registered for a group of 3 one-hour courses. You might be registered for 124, 25, and 26. They make up elementary algebra, which in a face-to-face or online setting is called Math 307. Or you could be registered for 137, 138, 139, which together form Math 0311, which is our intermediate algebra. Sometimes students are completing a session or working ahead, and they might have some other combination like 125, 126, 137. So there are some different settings, but most people have a set of these 3. Each module, and that's what we call the 124, that's a module, 125 is a module, 126. Each is divided into 2 units. Each of these is like a chapter, and we'll have homework and testing. This gives you a look of what is equivalent to Math 307 or elementary algebra. It is Math 124 with 2 units, 125 with 2 units, 126 with 2 units. So to complete the semester, you most probably will need to do 6 units. The same is true for 0311, made up of 137, 38, 39. Each has 2 units, which are like chapters. Each unit or chapter has certain components. There's a pretest. Printable problem sets. This is optional. These can be printed and you can use them to help you take notes from your video lecture. You will then have homework. There are reviews. We do recommend that you review before you take the post-test. There is post-test A. If you pass it with 70 or better, you go on to the next unit. If you don't pass it, then you are recycled through a new set of homework and a new post-test. The CAI process for each unit. Okay, I'm going to talk through this. Take a pretest. If you score 80 or higher, the unit is complete. Go to the next unit pretest. So, pretest score of 80 says you know enough to just move on. If you score this less than 80, you're going to then watch lesson videos and take notes, do the homework that has been assigned, and take post-test A. If you score 70 or higher, a traditional passing score of 70, the unit is complete. Go to the next unit. If you score less than 70, if you don't pass the post-test, prepare for the unit homework B and take post-test B. So we have a mastery process here. We don't move students on until they have mastered, either through pretest or through homework and post-test. Doing the homework that is assigned. We do recommend that you do as much as possible outside of class time. You have good class time, but Doing it outside will assure you finishing your courses in a semester. You can print the problem sets, and this makes note-taking easier. You can do it at home, or if you have money on your Mac card, you can print in class. That is optional. Many students take notes just on their notebook paper. Watch your video lectures and participate by working the problems along with the video. Take good notes. Use your notes while you're doing your online homework. You may watch the videos and do homework from any computer connected to the internet. Once you've done that and all of your homework for a particular unit is 100, then it's time to take a test, post-test. You may test only in the CAI classroom while a CAI class is meeting. There are reviews, and we recommend that you work through those before you test. When you're in class to test, you will get your blue or green sheets. Now, your instructor will hand these to you. These are laminated sheets of notes that are approved for your testing. They have certain formulas and so on, and there are a few additional white ones as well. But you may not use any other notes during testing. Have a calculator ready. You may not use a phone for your calculator. We have calculators available, or you can show your instructor your calculator, and that's fine. We recommend pencil, but certainly you may use a pen. We have blue and red cups, which will be explained. These are placed on the monitors to indicate a blue cup indicates I have a question. A red cup indicates I am taking a test. If they are both on your monitor, that indicates I need help to get started to take a test. An instructor will come and enter a password and give you notebook paper to work the test questions. Please number your questions so your work can be reviewed. Let your instructor know when you have submitted your test, and you may review the test only at this time. If you leave the page, only your instructor can get back in for review. Ways to prepare for a pre-test. Every unit you start with a pre-test. You may take the pre-test cold and probably have to watch videos and do homework A and post-test A unless you just are very familiar with the topics. The pre-test must be taken to make homework available. Or you may use the class notes to print, the lecture videos, review for test, to prepare for the pre-test, and perhaps make and this is a misprint, this should be an 80 or higher, and get to move on to the next unit. You do not have to pre-test in order to watch videos or study reviews, but let me caution you on spending much time in pre-test preparation. Although it's not a bad idea, we usually find that it is sometimes uses of valuable time that you could be moving on. So taking it cold is just fine. You just jump in there and you're ready to take it cold. You will take a cold pretest on your first night of class. If you are in a day section, then most probably you will take the pretest the second class meeting. All right, remember, you have completed a unit by doing only one of these three things. You make 80 or higher on the pretest. If you do, you move on, you're ready for the next unit. Or you don't make an 80, so you have to do homework A, and then you make a 70 or higher on post-test A. This is the typical route. But if you don't make 70 or better on the post-test A, then you do another set of homework, hopefully filling in any blanks you have, asking any questions that need answers, and then make a 70 or higher on post-test B. Your instructor will talk to you in the event that you still are having trouble. All right, the calendar. In your syllabus for this class, you should find a 5-week calendar and If you're in a fast or flex track, you will find a 2.5 week calendar, 2.5 weeks, for pacing your progress. There are 3 courses to complete, and each one of them should be completed in either a 5-week format in the full semester or a 2.5 week format in the fast track or flex. If you work on homework and or videos outside of class as well as in class, you should be able to complete your 3 courses. That's 6 units. If you work very hard and watch videos and do homework outside of class, you may finish your 3 courses before the end of either 15 or 8 weeks, and you may register for another class if you want. But you will have to pay MCC for the course, but you will not have to buy access to the My Math Lab for the next class. All of the classes in the CAI lab use a single access code, whether you're in 124 or 139. This is an important caution. If you do not complete all of your 3 of the 1-hour courses, you should plan on re-registering for the incomplete course the next semester. This will cost you extra money and may affect your financial aid and academic progress. So you have 3 1-hour courses that you're registered for. It is important that you keep an eye on the calendar and work to finish all of them. That's 6 units in the designated time. Watch the calendar and plan on completing a course, which is 2 units, either every 5 weeks or every 2.5 weeks in a fast track or flex class. Supplies. We recommend a 3-ring binder and perhaps dividers. You must have earbuds or headphones. You're going to be listening to video lectures, and the audio needs to come through earbuds so that your videos are not interfering with other people's. Paper, pencil, pen, highlighter, calculator. We do have an online calculator. And once again, cell phones are not to be used as calculators for homework or tests. The CAI modular design and flexible pace helps you to make this math class meet your individual needs, and we certainly hope that it does.